Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Anya and I want to start my own small business, and this channel is kind of documenting how I'm doing. So I was planning to start the store in the beginning of December and that did not work. Right now it's, what is it? Right now it's December 18th and I am actually printing my merch today, which is good. But I had a little bit of setback along the way and I'm actually gonna talk about it because I did get a new printer and it gave me so many problems. So when you're starting a small business, you kind of have to decide whether you want to print your things at home or you want to outsource them. And I decided to print them at home because I heard it's cheaper. I was not ready for all the setbacks and things I'm gonna have to resolve with that printer. Actually, let me show you something. This pile of paper is all the prints that I made, but they didn't work out. I would call it test prints or whatnot. You can see how thick this is. There's like 30 papers in there. So deciding to print with my own home, I don't want to say it was a mistake, but I was not ready to deal with so many problems. I thought it's just gonna be like pop a paper in a printer and it comes out perfect and it's ready, but that's not the case. Let me show you what's here. Look at all this amazing paper. So I did get a new printer, as I said. Here we have my, actually that wasn't printer's fault, that was my sticker cutting machine. It was just not aligned correctly or something and it was just cutting wrong. So ultimately I had to waste this whole sheet because I just couldn't get it to work properly. And you see I laminated it and everything and that's just going to waste, unfortunately. Here I'm a little embarrassed to show that, but I didn't realize that, because that's a bookmark. I wanted it to be like double-sided and this would be like front of it and this would be the back of it, but I didn't flip the back horizontally or like vertically. I think you have to flip it twice and it's just not aligned correctly, so that's another mistake print. This was just fighting with my sticker cutting machine. I don't know what happened here. It was not calibrated or something. This paper was calibration for my sticker cutting machine. What happened here? Oh, you can see I did some kind of weird setting in my sticker cutting machine program and it started cutting the letters, which I did not want to happen. I wanted it to just cut the stickers, but I did learn how to actually do it since then, but that was another mistake. Here is calibration, another mistake print. These white things are not supposed to be here. I don't know what happened here. Calibration, mistake cuts, calibration, I don't know what this is. Calibration, that's printer calibration, that's a random, I think I was testing if the printer works at all and I just printed a random picture. Here we have I did, what is this? This is another mistake. This is when I was testing my printer, my new printer, and you would think it looks nice or whatever, but the actual colors are supposed to be like the ones on the right. So when I saw the colors on the left, I thought, that's so ugly. And I had to fight with my printer for so long. You can see like all of these prints. These are test prints, have like all different options that I was trying out. I did eventually get it to work like that. These colors I was testing and they are gorgeous. I'm really happy with how they turned out. Let's look at all that pain and suffering. I introduce you to my new printer. It's a big boy. You probably can't tell, but compared to my other printer, and this is Epson EcoTank ET8550. If you're in kind of art circles, you probably know this printer is the best, well, one of the best printers you can get. And the cool thing about it is, if you look here, it has these inks that you can kind of refill it from the bottle, and they are supposed to last you a really long time. And that's one of the reasons why I got this printer, because I didn't want to have to buy new ink every month or whatever. So I am gonna be testing it today, because today is a print day. And so I am gonna be testing the printer today. There will be a lot of printing today because I want to print all my merch and then photograph it, and then finally start my store. It should happen either tomorrow or in 2 days. So that's exciting. Fingers crossed. So I just got this paper in my mail and this is really exciting. I did order this specialty inkjet art paper that's 300 GSM, so it's very thick. It's a cotton art paper and it's supposed to create like a really nice quality prints, and it is from the brand Red River. The cool thing about this brand, they offer ICC profiles to the paper you order, so you can like download it and put it in Photoshop. ICC profile is supposed to like convert your colors so they look the best they can on a certain type of paper. There is some kind of, I guess, color management information. I'll probably look into it more later. And here is the paper. It feels really nice and thick. I think it will create really nice prints, so I'm gonna check it out. Hello, it is December 20th and this is the state of my poor office. Look at all this mess. But that's because I've been really focused on printing and cutting and whatnot. Let me show you what I managed to do during these 2 days. Here we have a art prints. They're 7 inches long by 5. One of these sides is a little longer. I think it's like 7.5 inches by 5 inches. And then we have little postcards. I am really happy with these actually. I think they are adorable. By the way, I'm not printing like insane amounts of things. I mainly print them so I can take photos of them for my listings on Etsy, and then if I need to sell more, I would just print them in my home. So that's really cool about printing in home, that you don't have to have so much stock, because when you order from outsourcing your things, you usually have to buy at least like 50 or 100 copies of a single design, because they have these kind of minimums on the websites. And then we have a bunch of sticker sheets. We have a spring goose, and we have a winter goose, and fall goose, and where is it? I know there's a summer goose somewhere there. There you are. So I think I have like 6 copies of each sticker sheet. That took so long to print and cut. I think all of these took me like 3 or 4 hours. And here is bookmarks. I do need to laminate them today and cut them up, but that should be really easy and fast. So that's one thing I need to do today. By the way, I also have a little, I guess, shame corner of things that did not work out and I cannot sell them. Like for example, these stickers, all of them. If you can see it, it's kind of moved right here, and you can see a little bit of white outline. it is my fault. You're supposed to like make colored area a little bigger in case your sticker cutter like moves a little bit, it would still be orange, but I just didn't do it. I guess that was the last thing I printed yesterday, and I was really tired. I've been printing for like 8 hours and my brain just was not really working, so they are wasted. Actually, not wasted. I want to do maybe like oopsie bags that that are really discounted things, because you can still use this sticker. Like, these white lines are really not that much visible, but I do not want to sell it still for the full price. And there is this print that I cut a little too deep. It's supposed to be like this much longer, but I wasn't paying attention when I was using the guillotine, and it kind of moved and I chopped way too much, so I don't want to sell this one for the full price either. The bookmarks, there's actually nothing wrong with the bookmarks, but I ended up changing the design slightly. As you can see here, the clouds are kind of patchy, like right here on the bottom and right here on the bottom. So I ended up going back to Procreate and kind of covering up all these little gaps. So these bookmarks are just still the old design of this design. A miscut. This one I will not sell because it's way too close to the border. It just doesn't look good. And I don't even know what happened, because I was printing these sticker sheets and then cutting them exactly the same way a few times in a row, and then it worked perfectly 3 times, and then 4th time it just miscut all of them. I really don't know what happened. And then this was also miscut. You can see this part is cut a little down. It should be like a cloud, and just the top part is cut too deep. But the stickers itself are good, so I might also put it in a oopsie bag, because the only thing that got I say damage was the background, so you can still use these stickers. Now let's clean all that mess, because I really cannot work when it's so messy. It really distracts me. All right, the room is clean and let's get to work. I am officially done with preparing my first launch of my art store, and thank you so much for following along with me. By the time this video comes out, my store will be up and running, so you can check out the link below for my Etsy and also for my Instagram. Feel free to check it out and let me know if you like these kind of videos, how I do things as an artist, or behind the scenes of running a small business. If this is something you're interested in, feel free to give me a subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one.